The Food and Drugs Authority (FDA) and Pharmacy Council (PC) have asked the public to beware of fake and substandard hydrogen peroxide on the market. A joint statement by the FDA and PC in Accra noted that there had been shortage of hydrogen peroxide in pharmaceutical facilities due to panic buying. A new research report indicated that the use of hydrogen peroxide had proven to provide immediate protection against COVID-19. According to the study, a hydrogen peroxide mouthwash could limit SARS-CoV-2 infections. The traditional oral hygiene fluid, which is said to be inexpensive, readily available and safe to use in low concentration, could be applied to reduce viral load in the oral and nasal cavities of COVID-19 in patients and to inactivate the viruses they shed, it said. The FDA and PC statement said this has given rise to the sale of fake and substandard hydrogen peroxide on the market. Pharmacies and over-the-counter medicine shops are hereby cautioned to always buy their stocks from licensed wholesalers and manufacturers. It also reminded the public to purchase only FDA-approved hydrogen peroxide and other medicinal products and be on the lookout for the mandatory FDA registration numbers on such products if they are manufactured locally in Ghana. The statement encouraged the public to report cases of suspicious medicines to the FDA and the Pharmacy Council via the contact 0551 112 224 or 0551 112 225 and its social media handles and Pharmacy Council's contact 0557 918 347 and 0204 361 309. Ghana's economy is projected to grow at a rate of about 4.2% this year, according to the International Monetary Fund's latest updated World Economic Output Report. This is consistent with Moody's 4.0% and Fitch Solutions' 4.8% forecast, but in sharp contrast with World Bank's 1.4%. According to the IMF, Ghana's growth rate will be higher than sub-Saharan Africa's regional average of 3.2%, and in 2021, sub-Saharan Africa will recover only gradually. Regional growth next year is forecast at 3.1%. This is a smaller expansion than expected in much of the rest of the world, partly reflecting limited policy space to sustain a more expansionary fiscal stance in most countries. The IMF further said compared with pre-crisis of COVID-19 trends, cumulative output losses from the pandemic will amount to about 14% of gross domestic product over 2020-2021. Key drivers of growth will include an improvement in exports and commodity prices as the world economy recovers, along with a pickup in both private consumption and investment, the former reflecting the continued relaxation of lockdown constraints. Ghana's economy entered into recession in the third quarter of 2020. The agriculture sector, however, recorded the highest growth of 8.3%, whilst industry and service sectors contracted by 5.1% and 1.1% respectively.
President Nana akufo-addo has disclosed that the family of the late former President Jerry John Rollins has accepted his decision to rename the University of Development Studies Tamale after him. In a tribute read at the final day of a 4-day funeral for Mr. Rollins in Accra, President Akufo-Addo said although the former military leader declined the initial offer to rename UDS after him in 2017, the offer has since found favor with his family. He said the necessary formalities will be carried out to rename the UDS the Jerry John Rollins University of Development Studies Tamale.
Whilst he was with us, he respectfully declined an offer I made to him in 2017 to have the University of Development Studies Tamale, UDS, which he personally helped establish, named after him. His reason was that, in adhering to a long-standing principle, he did not want to have any national monument or facility named after him. 2 days after his passing, of the 21st Congregation of UDS, I express my strongest convictions, in spite of his reservations, that such an honor should be accorded him. I am glad that this has found favor with his family, and the necessary formalities will be carried out to achieve this. That is, the Jerry John Rollins University of Development Studies, Tamale.
After saying this as part of his tribute at the funeral service in Accra on Wednesday morning, former First Lady Nana Agyapong Rollins responded with an applause. President Rollins played a crucial role in the founding of UDS as he used his prize money from World Food Prize of $50,000 as seed money to set it up. The University of Development Studies was founded as a multi-campus institution, and it is the fifth public university to be established in Ghana.